This TradingView volume indicator is an insanely good way to find out exactly where the important prices are of the asset that you're trading. It's going to give us buy side volume and sell side volume and the actual prices where buyers and sellers step in. And that's going to give us support and resistance levels, and it's going to give us levels where we can enter trades and put our stop losses. This indicator is known as activity and volume on TradingView. So go to your indicators, type in activity and volume. It's this one right here. Click that on. You can now see at which price the most volume has traded. Currently this price right here, and we have green and red. Now for every trade, there is a buyer and a seller that meets, and that trade occurs. So why would there be buy side and sell side volume? Well, what this is showing us is which side of the order book is getting hit when that order occurs. So buy side volume in green, this is actually when offers or asks are being lifted off the order book. Buyers are coming in, lifting those and pushing the price up. On the red side, that is when bids are getting hit. Sellers are coming in, hitting bids, dropping the price down. Sellers are coming in, hitting those bids. And that is obviously negative price action. Green is positive price action. So now we can see where the most volume is traded and where buyers and sellers are actually stepping in. Activity and volume can give us some really good insights into where support and resistance is within a trading range. So we'll look at this before looking at the settings of the indicator to get them perfect. So what we can see here is that the vast majority of volume is traded around this price level. However, as we come down into what is this support zone where the price usually bounces, you can see that for sure, buying volume seems to step back in at this level. So this confirms that this would be somewhere where the price may bounce from and a support level. So what I can do is go over to my trading system and actually put this price level in, which is right here, and then look for when the price is actually coming into this level to potentially take some buy orders if I think buyers will continue to step in at that level and push the price higher. You can see we tested it once, and then again we tested it again, and we have moved higher from here, which would have been a good trade. All right, to actually get in long there. So what I can do is then go ahead and trade on my trading system, putting an amount in, buy long at these levels with obviously our stop losses. Too much for this video, but you can see how you can use this indicator to start trading. If you do trade crypto and you trade from a wallet, check out Apex. I trade on here. You can get a 5% fee discount and some deposit bonuses as well if you trade on here. You can check the link below for the details there if you do trade crypto from your wallet. We can change the settings of this indicator to make sure it works for us in the proper way. So under settings, what I'm going to change under inputs here is the profile look back. By default, it chooses 70. This means 70 periods. Currently, I'm on the week chart. So 70 periods, 70 weeks. It's way too much for me. This price action down here is completely irrelevant for me right now. If you look at the chart, what you can see is this price action is actually what I want to trade. We've had a high and we've had a consolidation. So it's this area right here that I need to trade and look at. So I'm going to change that on the chart to make sure we're only looking at that data. I'm going to change this to 30. Press OK. And now it changes it to this price action, which is actually what I want to look at. This is the important data. What I can see now is that the vast majority of buy side pressure via this white point of control here, that's where the buy side pressure is. This right here, and that coincides with right here. So these are opportunities to buy if I'm looking to long. You can see also that as we get up here, there isn't a lot of trade, which means that this is actually a resistance zone, but there's not really many people willing to trade up here. So you'll probably come back down into this part where we have point of control. A lot of trade here. There's a lot of buyers and sellers here battling. This is the actual, battle zone in the middle. And then of course we get dips below, which get bought up, and these which get sold down. So you can see we now have a resistance, a kind of mid zone where the actual battle is taking place, and a support zone where actually a lot of buy side pressure is coming in, meaning that this is a decent level of support that you might want to buy if you're bullish. We can also change the way that we look at this data, actually moving it to net flows. So again, in settings, instead of looking at a comparison, just look at net order flow. This may give you a cleaner look into how price action is actually changing. So a lot of sell pressure right here, right? But the buyers are stepping in at these levels for sure. Huge buy orders around this wick as well. And obviously the candlesticks are showing us that. Pressure came in, buyers just forced it right back up. So what we're seeing is huge support level around this area. Something to buy if you're bullish, right? You're looking for weakness to buy in the price, and you're looking for the price action, the volume traded here, to support the fact that the rest of the market is also very bullish here, looking to actually bid up the price of the asset that you're looking at. Now we have to incorporate this indicator into our original trading strategy based on our wider and higher time frame analysis. It's no good just buying support and selling resistance. I understand that can work on occasion, but I don't think it's a good long-term strategy, and I think it misses out a lot of the gains that you can make from making trades. So that is up to a much bigger strategy, too much for this video. I'll leave some videos below on kind of how to think about that. The Crypto Investor course also updates for free if you're in it, with exactly what type of environment we're in, a lot more on-chain data, etc., to show those types of flows, which are going to give you a bias. For example, we're in an uptrend here, so I want to go long on dips. And Bitcoin in a bull market may dip 25-30% regularly and then carry on. So you can see this range high, and the dip was 30%. So we're in the range right here of something that I would want to buy anyway. And the volume indicator shows me that other buyers are stepping in here, right? And so we know we're in a bull market because essentially people are buying dips and we're in an uptrend. So that's my bias. And you can use wider or higher time frame analysis, right? Market analysis plus these specific indicators to help you out. Then you go over to a trading system like this. You get these areas, and then obviously you make your trades. Now, if you do trade crypto, if you day trade, check out Apex. You can get 5% permanent fee discount. There's some other helpful links down in the description as well. I'm James with Money GG. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.